Joe Biden is 81 years old. If he won re-election, he would be 86 at the end of his term. Voters have long said that he is too old and they don't feel confident that he could fully serve a second term. His campaign sort of plowed ahead. The Democratic Party mostly said, we'll support you, especially after the midterm election cycle in which they performed really well.
You did it, Joe!
He also felt that going up against Donald Trump, there wasn't anyone else in the party he thought who could beat Donald Trump.
I beat him once, and I will beat him again.
But during the first presidential debate against Donald Trump, Biden appeared diminished and frail and couldn't finish a sentence.
Eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID.
Trump came out looking much stronger, much more coherent, and that rattled Democrats to their core.
Nearly 3/4 of voters say the president should not be running for office again.
And that Biden number is a number we've never seen for any candidate before.
They thought, we're risking a Donald Trump second term if we stick by this candidate. And that sentiment just kept building and building over time. We've had this extraordinary stretch where it was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life, and that seemed momentarily maybe to give Biden space to prove that he is this leader and he can unite the country in times of turmoil. But after a few days, after more media appearances, more stumbles.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president.
More and more Democrats decided it was time to come forward publicly. And then, of course, behind the scenes, Democratic leaders were really pushing him, showing him data that showed not only would he likely lose the White House to Donald Trump, but the Democrats would also likely lose the House and the Senate. And then Trump and Republicans would have full control over the levers of power in Washington. And that's ultimately what led him to decide to step aside.